Hey guys, today we're going to be reorganizing my bookshelves. As you can see, I have a couple gaps just because I ended up unhauling about 20 or 30 so books just because I don't think I'm ever going to read them. A lot of those had been on my bookshelves for at least 2 or 3 years at this point, and I just have been avoiding them. And for my birthday, I actually got probably 20 new books that I am very excited to read. That means we have to make space for them on the shelves. So I've already taken off all of the books that I didn't want anymore. We'll either be going to like little libraries, my friends, or the actual public library. I have a spreadsheet that has everything organized by its genre. So that's how I'm going to be putting them on the shelves. I'll show you guys the spreadsheet real quick. And as you can see, they're just organized: young adult fantasy, fantasy, romantasy, things like that. So if you just want to hang out, maybe you need to reorganize your bookshelf as well. I know these videos help me actually get the motivation to do it. So yeah, maybe I can help some of you guys actually do it as well. The first step is going to have to be taking off all of these little knickknacks that I have, and then we'll actually start removing all of the books, and then we'll kind of go from there. So this top shelf right here actually doesn't need to change very much. I actually just need to add a couple books. I ended up getting the second book in the Swordcatcher series, which you guys can't see right now because there's a lamp in the way. But I'm going to go ahead and add those and kind of continue on from there. As you guys can probably tell, if I have like sprayed edges, I tend to like to face those out unless they're like the plain solid ones, kind of like this one. Sometimes I'll leave them with the sprayed edge out if I don't have many on the shelf that actually have sprayed edges already turned around. Just kind of depends on how the shelf is looking. Okay, now that we have all of the books on the shelves where I'm pretty happy with them, I'm going to go ahead and start putting all the little knickknacks back on there, and then we'll go over the shelves one at a time. So up here we just have some high fantasy books, nothing too set in stone, and this is just more fantasy continued. We're getting into a little bit more romantic fantasy there at the end, and that just kind of continues all the way over. Down here we have all the ACOTAR series, just some more romantic fantasy. And then we move in kind of to the more historic fantasy, and then what little bit of sci-fi mystery thrillers that I have. And then it kind of turns into more of the YA fantasies. On this last shelf, we have all of the Holly Black books. We have the new Harry Potters. And that YA fantasy kind of goes on for a couple shelves until this one, which is where we kind of get more into the romantic fantasy for the young adults. We have YA mystery, a little bit of collection stories, and some young graphic novels. Then we have my little manga shelf. Nothing really has changed here, so I didn't really show much of it. Okay guys, it is obviously a new day, and this is the final bookshelf that I need to reorganize. I have these books that I still need to get on the shelves, and then I will officially be done. Today we do have a helper though. I will show you him. Do you have anything to say, Percy? No. I doubt he will hang out for the entire time, but maybe he will. So I'm going to start by taking all of these books off the shelves, just like I did on the other ones, and probably wipe these down. I don't know if it's just because they're darker. You can see the dust on these a lot better. So I'm going to clean them, and then I will go ahead and reorganize everything, and we'll go over these shelves. There's not really any rhyme or reason to this shelf. It's mainly like contemporary romances, but it's also just kind of books that fit the overall color scheme of just like the baby pinks and purples that look really pretty together. Okay, so working our way from the top down, we have my air purifier, so that can't move. And then we have just two books that I think are really pretty. And moving down, we have all of our Emily Henry, Elsie Silver, Lynn Painters, Catherine Center, more of like the contemporary romance. All right, so on this third shelf, we have more of like the Chinese inspired ones. I have a couple that are more like letter based, and then there at the end, it ends with the summer themes. And then on this last shelf is more seasonal. It's a lot of Halloween romances. I don't want to say dark romance because there's only one. I also leave a space right here on this third shelf because it basically acts as my side table for my bed. So I like to have a room right there to put drinks, my Kindle. That's all of these shelves in the bedroom. All right, so that was me organizing my bookshelves. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully that inspired you to also reorganize your bookshelves. If not, I hope you at least had a good time. And maybe I'll see you back next week.